Instead of ghosting your customers after they have ordered an item from your store, let me show you a simple order update system that you can set up that will take care of updating your customers of the status of their order up until they get their order. So let's get right in. So for this system, we are going to be using make.com. So you can just sign up on make.com for free. So once you have signed up on make.com for free, this is the dashboard that you're going to see. So we simply just go to create scenario here. The first scenario that we want is going to be the scenario that watches for data updates in our database. And for this example, I'll be using Google Sheets as our database. So now let me just make reference to the video that I posted about extracting order details on WhatsApp, because that's the sheet that we are going to be using here, because we already have info about this, the orders. So it just makes sense that we use that to be the trigger for this our system. So let's go to Google Sheet here. So for this particular scenario, we are not going to be watching for new rows. Instead, we are going to be watching for changes in a row, right? Because the rows already exist. We just want to watch for changes. So that's why we are going to pick this. And to be able to set this up, we need to establish the webhook, which might be a little technical, but don't worry, I'm going to walk you through everything. So you simply just click on create a webhook here, and then you call it whatever you want to call it, right? Just so you can be able to differentiate which is which, if that makes sense. So you simply just copy this address here. And once you do, you go into your sheets, the sheet that you're supposed to use to run that. In this case, that will be the order sheet. So you would come to these extensions and you would go to add-on here, and you get add-on. And then here you're going to search for make. As you can see, I already installed mine. So if you haven't installed yours, you are going to see install here. So just simply install it, right? So once you are done with that installation, you're going to see it pop up here, right? Under extensions, if you scroll down, you will see it pop up here. Just simply slide to settings here. And when you do, you're going to see this dashboard by the side. So what do? Change this URL here, replace it with the URL we got, and also this, and we replace it with this URL that we got, and we save this. So you see the settings have successfully been saved. If we go back into our scenario, we can simply just save this. So let's try to run this and see if this is working. So while we are running that, we go in here and we change the status. So let's see if, it has gotten the data for us. So the next thing that we want to do is an OpenAI module that is going to draft the message. Sorry. So the next module that we need is an OpenAI module that is going to draft the message updating the customer on the status of their order. So what do? We do next module here, and we do OpenAI, and we generate a completion. So we go ahead and establish a connection here. We choose the model we want here. I like to do 4. And then we add our message here. So we add context here as. So I'm saying that it should act as my other officer, and I want you to drive a WhatsApp message because I want to update them on WhatsApp. But you can change this to email if that's what you would prefer. So you can say, I want you to draft an email that I can send to my customers to update them on the status of their order. So the data you would want to put here, so that it could use, would be the orders that they made, and also other items, goods purchased, so that way they can be able to say, oh, because sometimes people buy a lot of things from you, maybe at the same time, or maybe like, I don't know, maybe like not necessarily the same time, but maybe within the same window. And of course, sometimes depending on how your business operates, you can ship, it can be a first in, first out, operation, where if someone orders today, they can get it earlier than what they ordered, the next day. So that's why it's also important you can include this, so that they will know the specific one you're talking about, in case they order something, more plenty things I want to say, in case they ordered a lot of things from you. So that way they would know that, oh, okay, you're talking about this particular item, not this other one. So that's why you could add your goods purchased here. And then the next thing that you're going to add, which is the most important, is this, which is order status. So that the system can use that to say, oh, maybe the pants, or the whatever, the laptop that you ordered, or the MacBook that you ordered is it's out for shipping, right? So that way you'll be able to tell which item they're talking about. But of course, you can make this better. It will depend on how your business runs, so you can determine what kind of context you want to give the the AI. Of course, do that. and you update the max token here. If you want to, I like to reduce mine just because it's a testing phase, so I don't really want to be burning so many tokens. So the next thing that we're going to have is the last module, which is going to be our WhatsApp module. Of course, if you are doing email, you could just substitute this for the email module. So as often, we are going to be using our 360 WhatsApp messenger, and we are going to be sending a text message. We're not going to be attaching any media here. And our text message is going to be the result from here, and the phone number is going to be from here. Yeah, that's a phone number. So we save this and we save this entire scenario. So let me just add a phone number here just so. Yeah, so that has been updated. So we are going to go in. So we are going to save the entire module. We are going to go in to test this right now. So let's say I run this once. Use existing data. Okay, so it has successfully sent a message out. So let's see this is the message it sent out. Your order for short has been shipped out. We will share the tracking details once it's available. But all of these are details that you can go back into this thing and change. You can tell it something like so I've gone inside to make these changes and say keep the message straightforward, do not include things that you did not know because it was including customer name and all of those things, and we don't want those. So yeah, and I did this. So I'm saving this, and so I will save this again. So let us try to run it again and see what we will get. So it's waiting for data. So if I come here and I change this to order is packed, go back into my this, yeah, so it's generating the response for me, and yeah, it has been sent out. So let's see what we get now. So this was the first message, and this is the second message. So this says, "Hi there, good news. Your order for short has been packed and is now ready for shipping. It will send you tracking details as soon as it's on its way. Thank you for shopping with you." So this is much better than the first one that gave data like hi and the customer name and all of that. So this is better. But if you still are not okay with how it looks, you can always go back to your OpenAI module and give more instructions on how it should structure the message. But I think this pretty much looks good. So yeah, this system works perfectly, and this will really help you in your business and make you not just ghost your customers after they've purchased something. At least they'll be in the know of the status of their orders, and I think it's a very great system for your business, especially if you're in the e-com space. If you have any questions, let me know, and make sure to subscribe. And if you found this very helpful, make sure to share this with other business owners. And I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye bye.